Sonnet to a Pegasi Navigator, written by MasterThief. It is after dusk when you take off, lightning flashes marking the horizon ahead. The squall line approaching Canterlot drives warm summer air ahead of it, and as soon as you catch the thermals you're ascending faster than usual. Other Pegasi would be afraid, but not you. You are prepared. Navigators have to be. You work alone. And yet, each regiment of Pegasi has specialists from the Royal Corps of Navigators attached, skilled in high-altitude flight and celestial navigation. You've been trained to fly high, get a position fix, and then return to the main force with updates, guiding your fellows to war and back again. But tonight is just another training flight. You're in full kit, insulated flight suit and helmet, wing warmers, oxygen tank, and mask, instrumented goggles, sextant, watch, navboard. It's not quite the full-plate armor of Royal Guard, but you still feel the weight. That's where training comes in. Be lazy. Always let the wind do the work. You keep your wings out and curved upwards, barely doing more than a quarter flap, feeling the angle of attack against your regiments and confidence. Steep enough to catch the wind, but not enough to stall. The thunderstorms are passing over Canterlot. Bright flashes and low rumbles come from below you. You sense instability in the air, so you decide to wait, so as not to risk catching a stray lightning bolt. You close your eyes, your instinct automatically piloting. It's a familiar feeling, this solitude, one you were used to even before you joined the RCN. Memories rush like wind, hiding from your stepfather when he was in a particular foil and hungover mood, finding out of the way Cloud tufts during recess, instead of yet another game of hoofball. Joining the military, not entirely by choice, doing everything possible to not stand out in basic. Then, lurking into RCN, where you could become a true, quiet professional, valued, yet with independence. As soon as these thoughts arrive, they depart. Like the storms below, the air is calm now. Carefully you roll over, facing towards the stars. At this altitude, you can see thousands upon thousands of them, silhouetted against the Milky Way, with the moon giving off only a sliver of light tonight. Astronomy had come a long way in your 26 years. Scientists now theorize that each one of those stars is another sun, and in turn each of those suns other worlds. You imagine yourself ascending higher and higher, past the hoof-strong limit, past the Carpon line, past the mare on the moon, and the planets of the celestial sun, through the vast spaces, towards these new worlds. However long it takes, being alone would not be a factor. And yet, time for your position marking. You open the kit, laying the navboard on your chest. You take the chained sextant in your hooves, find the 3 brightest stars in the sky, take altitude and azimuth, lock and record. Repeat twice more, 20 seconds. Apply index error and refractive corrections. Local R angles, transference, transformation, sine, cosine, saving calculations. Words. There aren't supposed to be here, but they are. And glowing. Firefly ink on the navboard, amid stellar almanac, navigation wheels, endurance calculations. As wings move oscillating through the sky, o'er clouds and peaks, the flying pilgrims come, where even eagles fear come Pegasi, in search of lighted paths to guide them home. Thermals float, quiescent on the heat. On outstretched bones and feathered wings you glide, angels of stars, transformed to curves that meet, and where they touch, your place is signified. Yet I can never share your flying powers, so please, my navigator love, descend, and you will find, nestled in trees and flowers, a heart entwined with thine at journey's end. For while you fly, your presence I'll await. Go out, seek light, come home, iterate. You put down the sextant, and trace a padded leather glove boot over the words. Her words. More memories rush in. A unicorn mare with a pale coat and long brown mane. You wouldn't have noticed her until you saw the note she left, tucked into the scroll of star charts that you had checked out of the library, telling you that she thought you were handsome. One note led to another, then to dates, to her telling you she would follow you wherever you were sent, wings or not, and then to marriage, to a house and a home, to a place where you could always return. And yet, you're not alone. You close your eyes and see her, standing in a field of daisies, looking up at you as you soar by. For a brief instant, this afterimage is displayed on the inside of your flight goggles against the starry sky, before resolving into 10,000 points of light. It is beautiful, this firmament, yet it's cold and solitary, and you are alone here. The oxygen mask and the chill in your wings remind you that you cannot stay here forever. You have somewhere else to be. You blaze through your arc's second calculations and position marking. Record your flight time, stow your sextant and boards, take one last look at your compass. You hold your breath, fold in your wings, and descend towards home. The air at the ground has cooled from when you left, still thick with humidity from the passing rain. You're on autopilot as you land at the base, taking off your suit, turn in your gear, and fly off as soon as you're dismissed. You feel sweat roll horizontally down your body as you fly towards home, towards her. She has left the upstairs skylight open for you. You descend quietly, like a falling feather, and land next to her in bed. You plant a kiss on her cheek. "Hey there," she whispers. "Hi." She turns towards you, eyes still closed. "Did you like my poem?" "Yes." You kiss her again, and you know you are home.